40 million crabs, continental island of biodiversity larger than England. The Great Western Woodlands.
Land they're talking about is a small piece of land.
It's larger than England. Yo, you know Australia is a continent on its own.
Square kilometers.
Are you sure there are no aliens in Australia? Hey guys!
Guess what? We're on the quest of looking for a country to relocate to.
Yeah.
As you all know, we are from Nigeria, and there's a lot of bad things happening recently, and we are thinking of relocating to a different country. And as you all know, we just welcomed our baby girl in October, and we really want to raise her in a loving country where she does not get to witness all of these things we see on a daily basis.
At all.
And we are still on the quest, as I said, to look for a beautiful country to raise in our beautiful empress. Her name is Alora, by the way. So we've been checking out videos from different countries. We've checked out video from Europe, from Australia, from America, and the likes of those countries. And we're still trying to find our feet on, okay, I think this is a country we need to relocate to. And the videos we'll be checking has been very helpful for us. We'll be exploring and making a decision towards that. So today we are going to be checking out a video from Australia. So far so good. I'm loving Australia like mad. So I'm going to be checking out 25 mind-blowing Western Australia geography facts. Western Australia. What do they mean, Western Australia?
I don't know. Maybe not the whole of the
okay,
not
part
the whole
of
like
part of Western.
Part
This is
of
the first time I'm hearing that. Alright guys, let's get right into the video of today.
What if I told you there's a place where 40 million crabs literally reshape an entire island overnight? Where
crab
40 million. How do you know it's 40 million, by the way?
Who counted it?
Who counted it?
Dinosaur footprints appear on beaches twice daily with the tides. And where a 50-ton rock balances on a dinner plate at night. Where dinosaur footprints appear on beaches twice daily with the tides. And where a 50-ton rock balances on a dinner plate-sized point for thousands of years. There's also a lake that stays bubblegum pink forever, while everything around it is blue ocean.
Wow.
Come on! That's so unreal. That's magical. Like something from the fairy world. Every other part is blue, but that part is just like bubblegum pink.
Australia.
This is mysterious, guys. It really
is Western Australia. And these 25 impossible geography facts will shatter everything you thought you knew about Earth. If you think our planet can't surprise you anymore, hit that like button and prepare to be proven wrong. Let's dive in. Fact 1. World's longest uninterrupted sea cliff system. The Bunda Cliffs form the coastal boundary of the Nullarbor.
Sea cliff. You just asked. No, not from there. Come back. Okay, sea cliff is the steep slope along the coast
formed by the erosive action of waves.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Wow, they have the longest. Oh, okay.
Plain, creating the world's longest uninterrupted line of sea cliffs, stretching over 200 kilometers.
Wow.
These limestone ramparts tower above the Southern Ocean, carved from the ancient seabed that was once submerged millions of years ago.
What?
The sheer uniformity of this geological feature is staggering, presenting an unbroken wall where land meets ocean.
Wow.
Standing atop these cliffs, you witness raw planetary architecture at its most dramatic and unyielding scale.
This is unreal.
Fact 2. Perth's extreme global isolation distance. Perth holds the distinction of being the most isolated major city on Earth. Its closest city, with over 500,000 residents, is Adelaide, located 2,104 kilometers away. This extraordinary distance creates...
And if you look at the city, it's really close to the water. I think the surrounding part of half of it is like
covered in water.
Or
surrounded by water.
Yeah, damn.
It's a unique urban island effect,
damn,
where Perth exists in geographic solitude, unmatched by any other major metropolitan center globally. The isolation has fundamentally shaped the city's development, culture, and connection to the rest of Australia and the world beyond. Fact 3. Pilbara's iron deposits worth trillions.
What's
The
Pilbara?
Pilbara region hosts massive iron ore deposits valued at nearly $6 trillion.
Wow.
These deposits boast extremely high iron concentrations, exceeding 60% purity, positioning them among the richest and most valuable iron resources found anywhere globally. The sheer economic magnitude of this geological treasure has transformed not just Western Australia, but global steel production and international trade.
Wow.
Fact 4. Marble Bar's astonishing heat record. Marble Bar, deep in the Pilbara, holds the world record for the longest consecutive period of extreme heat. For 160 consecutive days between 1923 and 1924, the maximum temperature equaled or exceeded 37.8 degrees Celsius. This relentless, unbroken heat wave remains unmatched globally. Fact 5. Zircon crystals from
How
Earth.
they manage to stay in this condition? The people there, the residents.
Wait, is Australia very hot?
Yeah, is Australia very hot?
Because they have a very reactive skin to hot weather.
Hotness.
Yeah.
And it feels like they have a lot of, I wouldn't say desert, but deserted land.
Yeah.
Because even this particular, the fourth one.
I think if you look at the center, it looks more brownish than the rest of the map.
I feel like they will have their heat there is going to be high.
Massive.
Dawn. At Jack Hills in the Midwest region, scientists discovered zircon crystals dated to approximately 4.4 billion years ago. These represent the oldest confirmed terrestrial material ever found on Earth. These microscopic time capsules contain chemical signatures from when our planet was still cooling from its molten birth. Fact 6. Ningaloo
I didn't quite get that.
represent the oldest confirmed terrestrial material ever found on Earth.
That's out of
These
the
microscopic time capsules contain chemical signatures from when our planet was still cooling from its molten birth. Fact 6. Ningaloo Reef's exceptional shore
When he said
proximity.
that planet was still cooling from the molten birth, and I'm thinking, this is like I think this person believes science, the scientific way this world was formed.
Yeah,
He believes in that. So.
The Ningaloo Marine Park features one of the world's longest fringing coral reefs, extending over 300 kilometers. Its geographically unique trait is its exceptional proximity to shore, often being only 5 to 10 meters offshore. This accessibility is extraordinarily rare for coral reef systems of this scale and health. Swimmers can literally step from the beach directly into pristine coral ecosystems teeming with marine life, experiencing biodiversity that typically requires boat access elsewhere globally. Fact 7.
Wow.
Island
Too far. I just feel like he's talking about the whole world entirely. But in real sense, it's just a part of Australia.
Not even the full Australia.
It's talking about the western part, and it's mind blowing.
If in the western part there are 25, what about the rest
of Australia?
Yeah.
I would love to see that. What?
Temporarily reshaped by 40 million migrating crabs.
40 million.
Christmas Island's annual red crab migration involves over 40 million crabs moving simultaneously from forest to coast, temporarily transforming the island's entire landscape. This mass migration creates biological highways where vegetation is trampled, soil is disturbed, and entire ecosystems are reshaped.
Woo!
Fact 7.
I wanted to ask, actually they haven't given a stern warning, no car beyond this point.
So I was even surprised to see cars.
They're going to kill majority of the crabs because they are so tiny.
Pink Lake that never fades color.
The crabs.
Lake Hillier near Esperance maintains its bubblegum pink color through a remarkable interaction between salt-loving bacteria, algae, and specific mineral concentrations. Unlike other pink lakes that fade seasonally, Lake Hillier's color remains constant due to its unique microorganism balance and extremely high salinity levels.
Is this safe to swim?
Fact 9. Continental island of biodiversity larger than England. The Great Western Woodlands.
This highland is larger than England.
Wait. This island they're talking about
Yes.
is a small piece of land
In
in
the west,
Australia, in
western,
the western
not
part
even
of
in Australia, in the
yeah,
western part of Australia,
of Australia,
and
and it
it's
is bigger
larger
than
than England. Yo, you know Australia is a continent on its own, so I think I will believe that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
Australia is a
I've heard
continent
something
on its own.
about that somewhere.
Australia, and there's Australia.
Constitute one of the world's largest remaining temperate woodlands, forming a virtual continental island of
Just beyond
biodiversity.
the eye level,
This
like beyond
16
eyesight.
million hectare ecosystem contains more plant species than the entire United Kingdom, with many found nowhere else on Earth. The woodland's isolation has created unique evolutionary pressures, resulting in endemic species that evolved separately from related populations elsewhere. Fact 10: massive sandstone domes. Hidden until 1982. The iconic beehive domes of Bungle Bungle remained unknown to mainstream geography until 1982, despite their massive scale covering 450 square kilometers. These sandstone formations, created over 360 million years, were accessible only to local Aboriginal groups who considered them sacred sites. The dome's distinctive banding results.
I'm sorry, we are going to pause a lot. If you notice the formation of the colors, it feels like it was intentionally designed.
Yeah. Well, they say it's sandstorm. So how could sandstorm be this creative?
I think this part of Australia is very mysterious. It is.
And then
Because
again,
even the isolated woodland, that land, the trees there, it looks all the same.
and there was something they said about that extraterrestrial
Material fun.
Are you sure there are no aliens in Australia? So to speak.
I can't doubt that though.
Or maybe not now. Maybe they were here before.
Because there's a
Because
lot
some of this
mysterious
landscape.
things here. A lot of incredible
Look at the Pink
things.
Lake. They say other places it fades with
but
season,
it's just
but
constant there.
in that place it's just there.
But the science says because of the balanced bacteria, the algae, and all of those things. But
How sure are they?
From alternating layers of
There's
sandstone
no alien
and
blood
conglomerate
inside there.
that weather differently, creating natural horizontal stripes.
wow.
Fact 11. Australia's largest artificial lake, creating its own weather. Lake Argyll, created by damming the Ord River, contains 18 times more water than Sydney Harbour and represents Australia's largest freshwater reservoir. The lake's creation flooded a vast area of ancient geological formations, creating hundreds of islands that are actually hilltops of submerged ranges. These drowned landscapes preserve Aboriginal rock art sites, now accessible only by boat or diving. The lake's immense size creates its own weather patterns, generating afternoon thunderstorms that wouldn't naturally occur in this arid region. Fact 12. Coral Islands, rising from ocean depths 60
Rising.
kilometers
What do you mean by
offshore.
rising?
The Abrolhos Islands represent one of Australia's most unusual geological formations. A chain of coral islands rising from oceanic depths 60 kilometers offshore from Geraldton. These low-lying islands sit atop ancient coral reefs that have been building continuously for thousands of years. The island's existence depends on a delicate balance between coral
Is
growth
that what,
and wave erosion,
plants in
making them
water?
vulnerable
Yeah.
to sea level changes. Their isolation has created unique ecosystems, with several endemic species found nowhere else on Earth. Fact 13. Highway crossing the world's largest single rock. The Air Highway crosses the Nullarbor Plain, which sits atop the world's largest single piece of limestone bedrock, extending 200,000 square kilometers without a break. This massive rock formation was created when ancient seas deposited marine sediments over 25 million years ago. The highway essentially travels across a single geological feature for over 1,000 kilometers.
Damn.
Beneath this limestone lies a network of underground rivers and caves that have never been fully explored, creating a hidden hydrological system of continental proportions.
Most
Fact
of the places that
14.
they are mentioning in this video, right, looks deserted. So where is the city of Australia?
Australia is so big that I feel like a large portion of it has not been tampered with, or people have not even stepped foot there. It's
Wow,
very
that's crazy.
vast. For a country to be a continent, you should know. You know the way there's a major city, so people are in the major parts of
Part of
the-
Australia.
yeah.
So why the other parts are left
Islands, salt lakes, were ancient river pools. Rottnest Island's distinctive chain of salt lakes occupies depressions that were once freshwater pools in the ancient Swan River system. When sea levels rose after the last ice age, these river pools became isolated and gradually concentrated salt through evaporation over thousands of years. Each lake now contains different salt concentrations and supports unique microbial communities. The varying salinity levels create different colored lakes across the island, from pale pink to deep red, forming a natural rainbow of hypersaline environments. Fact 15. Town sitting on a mountain made entirely of iron. Tom Price, one of Western Australia's highest towns at 747 meters elevation, sits directly on top of Mount Tom Price, essentially a mountain made almost entirely of high-grade iron ore. The entire town exists because of this geological anomaly, where iron-rich rocks were uplifted and exposed at the surface. Mining operations literally hollow out the mountain beneath the town, creating one of the world's deepest open-cut mines. Fact 16. Kerry Forest's unique height zone. In the far southwest near Pemberton and Walpole, Eucalyptus diversicolor grows beyond 80 meters. This requires a rare mix of granite-derived Kerry loam soils and high winter rainfall. Only here do the trees reach such towering heights, creating cathedral-like forests of global significance.
The swamp.
Fact 17. Wave Rock's subsurface weathering formation. Wave Rock near Hayden, a granite inselberg, curves 15 meters high and 110 meters long. Its wave form was not carved by water, but by underground chemical weathering at the water table. This subsurface sculpting, later exposed, creates the illusion of a frozen tsunami. Fact 18. Kingia australis' ancient evolutionary isolation. Kingia australis, endemic to the southwest, is the sole survivor of the order Dasypogonalis, dating back 150 million years.
How do they know the exact
This plant embodies evolutionary isolation, preserved by geography and climate, when its relatives vanished elsewhere, a living monument to deep time. Fact 19. Record rainfall. Sturt Creek in the Kimberley holds Western Australia's record for the highest measured rainfall in a single 24-hour period at 260 millimeters. This rare deluge in an area of minimal annual precipitation shows the extreme variability of Australia's monsoonal climate, temporarily turning deserts into inland seas and reshaping landscapes through erosion. Fact 20. Inverse estuary. Lake McLeod, near Carnarvon, is a coastal inverse estuary, where evaporation vastly exceeds marine inflow, concentrating salt to hypersaline levels. This unusual inversion of normal estuarine processes supports commercial solar salt extraction and specialized microorganisms found in no other coastal setting. Fact 21. River of many climates. The Fitzgerald River creates a rare microclimate that supports over 1,800 plant species, including 75 found nowhere else. By channeling ocean moisture inland, it forms fog and humidity that let rainforest species survive in a Mediterranean setting. This quirk produces multiple climate zones in a small area. Fact 22. Ancient dolphin routes. The dolphins of Monkey Mia follow feeding patterns thousands of years old, using shallow, warm waters as natural fish nurseries. Archaeology.
So do you mean you can just go there? Like there was once a time, or it's still in season. So I can go and play with dolphins there, because that man looks like he casually entered the water and there's dolphin welcoming him.
Well, that depends on the law guide.
Guiding
protecting
the water body.
Yeah.
Shows Aboriginal peoples also fished here for over 2,000 years, proving that both humans and dolphins have relied on the same geography for millennia. Fact 23. Compass trees. Boab trees in the Kimberley grow with asymmetrical trunks, larger on the southern side due to sun exposure and prevailing winds. Aboriginal peoples used them as natural compasses, their shapes so reliable that skilled travelers could navigate within a few degrees by reading the trees. Fact 24. The Mirror Lake. After rare rainfall, Lake Ballard transforms into one of the world's largest natural mirrors. Water just centimeters deep spreads across 10,000 hectares of its flat clay bed, eroded smooth over thousands of years. The reflection is so perfect that visitors often feel disoriented, unable to tell sky from water. Wow. Fact 40. The Whale Mountain. Mount Whaleback near Newman resembles the back of a whale, its form created by erosion of harder and softer rock layers. The shape was once so uncanny that explorers thought it artificial. Today, mining gradually reshapes the mountain, altering one of nature's most lifelike landform sculptures. Fact 25. Beach exposing dinosaur footprints twice daily with tides. Broom's extreme tidal range regularly exposes fossilized dinosaur footprints on the beach, creating a natural paleontological museum that appears and disappears twice daily. These 130 million-year-old tracks were preserved in mudstone during the Cretaceous period, when this area was a river delta. The footprints belong to various dinosaur species, including some tracks that represent previously unknown species. Spring tides expose the largest areas of tracks, allowing paleontologists to study prehistoric ecosystems that existed when dinosaurs roamed Western Australia's tropical coastlines. And there we have it, 25 facts that prove Western Australia isn't just a place, it's a portal through deep time.
Yeah.
If this journey left you stunned,
do remember to subscribe to his channel. He summarized it for us at the end. It's a portal through deep time, and that's
I have a question. Australia, is it not the country that I see online a lot?
With wildlife,
python,
big spiders. Yeah, they are.
Thank you. Thank you. That is all I can say. Big pythons waking you up in your... No.
But really, it's very amusing.
But the landscape is very,
No, it's very beautiful. But I love the last statement he said, because I wanted to actually say it's a very mysterious place. This is Western Australia, and him saying it's a portal through deep time. I actually believe that. I think I go well with that statement, because it actually summarized the whole video. Because majority of what he said is mysterious, it's unreal, it's magical. Yeah, the word magical. It is. Do people live? I know people live there.
Yeah, people do live
but
there.
I'm thinking of the climate system. If it does not alter human and like mutilation and everything,
no,
because they have a lot of microbians, the climate. I think there's just a lot happening that
can change. Well, I think it did change the Australian people, because it will only take a certain kind of bravery and a certain kind of DNA modification for you to still to be,
because it looks like it's a commercial. I would like to say a place that they normally come to take resources. Like,
but
I think it's like one of their
that
resourceful
city on a hill
parts.
or something like that. You saw that city on a hill, so I think people do live in most of those areas.
I'm just checking the Western Australia, covering the entire Western Third, population costing 5,000.
What's the population there?
Okay, the capital of the Western is the Perth, and like 500 people live in the capital city.
There's about 2.9 million people. I told you.
Sorry, I was asking the wrong question. But it looks like a place you hardly find people.
Yeah, people definitely there is.
I know humans are everywhere. Yeah, they're bad.
Humans are even in the Antarctica, where it is 0 minus whatever degree. I don't know how to
There's a place
measure.
in Russia too. Something.
Oh, okay,
humans are there so. But this is actually very amusing and fascinating. It feels like we are reading about the world, like the world at large, but in this sense it's just western part of Australia. Really impressive.
I really do want to explore the main part of Australia. Maybe know that the western part is where they see all those big snakes, all those kangaroo,
Crab, 40 million crabs.
I don't have issue with the crabs.
There are crabs in Australia.
I don't think I have issue with the kangaroo. I think the place I have issue are two things.
The spider and the snakes.
No, I don't really. I love spiders, but I hate the crocodiles or the alligator and the snakes. Those are the two things that I'm having.
But I think if you're in the city side, you're not going to. I've seen those things
In the city side, that's what I'm saying.
Oh man, I just spoil my stuff. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I'll see you on my next one.